Good morning. So today we're going to finish up the rest of chapter 5 through the verse 39. It opens up this section with Jesus calling Levi, who we know to be Matthew. He wrote one of the Gospels. And what you may or may not know about Matthew is he was pretty much despised by everybody because he was a tax collector, which people were generally despised. It's like being a corrupt IRS agent, and there was plenty of corruption. Um, he was also a Jew, so that means the Romans, for whom he was collecting the taxes, they hated him. And his own Jewish people hated him because his position of authority and the fact that he was a corrupt tax collector made them look at him as a traitor of sorts, that he had crossed over to the dark side. So Levi really has nobody that accepts him. What is the significance that someone like Levi would be called by Jesus? I mean, he starts out with some common fishermen, right? You think of a president assembling his cabinet and, scanning through resumes, uh, you know, and it just seems a little upside down, which is a theme we're going to see. I told you how Jesus turns things upside down. It's fishermen, common workers. Now here we got a despised tax collector. This is Jesus's crew. These are the people that he is going to groom to lead. Think about that. What's the encouragement in that for us if we think God couldn't do something with us? Second thing I want you to think about is there's a lot going on here. Why does Jesus eat with these dirty, sinful people? Like, this is what the accusations are of the religious leaders. And Jesus does do that throughout the whole New Testament. It's one of the reasons they hated him. Why does Jesus do that? What does it say about us? Why? How should we respond to humanity when we think of the objections of the Pharisees and the religious leaders and the way Jesus interacted with human beings? Then Jesus says this perplexing thing that, he came not to heal those who are well. He came for sinners. He came for those who know they are sick. Are there really good people? I think in the NLT it says good people. Is anyone good in and of themselves without need of grace and forgiveness? And if not, then does that mean no one is really well? We're all sick? Or are there really good people that don't need Jesus? And if Jesus is referring to some people that are good and those that are sinners, if there aren't two categories and everyone really is a sinner in need of Jesus, is he talking more about a spiritual awareness? That's pretty interesting, right? So when he says, I came for sinners, not the good people, is he really just talking about a state of spiritual awareness? Like, I'm not aware that I'm not aware of my sinfulness. As part of the mystery of what Jesus is saying. And obviously I'm supporting that Jesus means the latter, okay? And then finally, there's this new wine versus old wine analogy, which is powerful. You think about wine and the fermenting process and all of the activity it creates inside the wineskin. And what Jesus is saying, you can't put new wine into old wineskins. The old wineskins, they just can't hold it. It'll burst the skin. What does that mean? Think about that. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your reading. Love you guys.